Hey, this is Stevie Andrich, the co-founder of Saniset Fleet. Today we're having our monthly meetup, Saniset Labs, which we demonstrate and show all of our new technology and equipment. Today we're at Cinelease, which is a great company in the film and entertainment space. So our meetups for Saniset Labs are really important because industries need a moment to adopt to new technology. And what we're doing here is we're giving a chance for the technicians and the gaffers to come out and try the equipment and really get a feel for it. There's a lot of hesitation with the technology because we're adapting to a new phase of technology. So that can create a lot of hesitation. Part of what we do is we collect data from each and every test because there's a lot of different existing lighting equipment. So in regards to this new equipment and new technology, it doesn't just affect one department within a film set. For example, the Basecamp Jenny operators can use some of our new battery equipment to run Basecamp. They can plug in car chargers, EV car chargers, to charge vehicles at Basecamp. They can run their trailers. They can power auxiliary buildings on the properties. On the on-set lighting side, we've hooked up 20Ks, 18Ks, done the test, looked at run times for the lighting department. Some of the air conditioner providers, like providing mobile air conditioning on set, may use some of our battery technology to power their ACs, in which that has a huge impact on decarbonization because we no longer have the need to run a traditional diesel generator. So one thing we do at our Saniset Lab events is we share previous data on the energy pools that we've used with the equipment so people can really get a concrete understanding of what the products are capable of. Pull them up on a nice big monitor and show everyone the data while they're looking at the equipment to help relieve some of the hesitation with the equipment so we can actually tangibly see what it does and not just base it off a spec sheet, what the company tells you it does, and we get the real data. We get it with stopwatches. We don't just go off the telematics on the device. We really see what's going on. We did a variable load bank test. We did this at CES. So what you can see here is we had the CleanGen J250. We have the time and day in which it was we were running the test, on the telematics on the device, what it was showing as far as load time to empty. We took the variable temperature because we all know battery products are affected by temperature, and how does that all correlate into the capacity of the product and the runtime of the product. We have the data here on what the battery level was at as the time continued to go on, so we can have a reference that way. And of course we were tracking hertz to make sure everything was lined up. The 3 legs off the generator, what we were pulling as far as amperage. So what we have here is a variable temp. We all know temperatures affect battery products and how that correlates. That can throw the data off a little bit. So we want to really track as much testing as we can do in variable temperature environments. This particular product started up in Canada, where it's a lot colder than it is here, or at least at different times of the year. So we can see how the Canadian data played in effect to the LA data. So once that test was complete, it was really important to get charge time data because, again, we might hear it takes a certain amount of time to charge. What is the method in which charging it? What was the amperage provided in with charging it? So we really wanted to capture that data, again, to feel the clients, make them feel more comfortable with the equipment as far as what it really can do. Certain productions, if it's a 1-day or a 2-day commercial or certain events, whether it's music festivals, whatever it is, can have the load test data ahead of time. They know what loads they're going to pull. So we built a little bit of contingency on there and say, hey, you can get away with a battery product, or we feel we might need to tie in one of our renewable diesel generators to go into hybrid mode to offset. It really depends on the scenario. We want to make sure the client's covered. One other thing we can do is if there's an emergency like that and we can see on our telematics that the load is getting low, we can bring out an additional unit to them, which we transport with the electric truck, and which when we get it there, they can daisy chain the 2 units to continue to have adequate power, in which they wouldn't need the diesel generator at all with that product being charged off infrastructure. So again, what you see here is how long it took to recharge the device. On this particular test, we had it down to 10% and we took it up to 81%, in which that time period was 5 hours. This is a load test data. We have other data on base camp pulls. We have data on air conditioner pulls. So we've collected a lot of this data. So like if certain industries need to use a product for certain reasons, we have some data that applies to them. With the Saniset Labs event, we're really into sharing information. It might cost us some time and effort and energy collectively to get the data, but what it needs to do is be shared as widely as possible. If you want to keep up to date with what the newest equipment is coming out, what the newest rebate programs are coming out by state, what the newest regulation changes are by state or by federal, stay in touch with us. Click on our bio below, check it out. We have a sign-up mailing list on our website, which we send out emails when there are new changes or when we see new rebate programs come out. If you're interested in buying some new technology where there could be some cost savings, or kind of what technology we feel might have effective lead times and kind of what equipment is best suited for our industry. At Saniset Fleet, it's all about sharing information, sharing data, so we can all be on the same page, so we can really push things along. We're here to help. Email us at any time, and we could link up. Check us out online. Our website is www.sanisetfleet.com, where you can see kind of what we're doing and get a little bit of a better idea and see if we can be a right fit for you to help you adopt to new technology, or if we can just provide a little guidance to kind of answer your questions if you don't know how something works, or if you're in a struggle, in a pinch, and you need to find a quick solution. Like, we're here, reach out, we'll answer your questions. We really just want to push things along. So thank you so much, I appreciate your time.